Good afternoon, traders. It is Tuesday, September 27th, 2016, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, I was wrong about Hillary. She did a lot better than I thought she would do last night. Arguably, she won the debate, although it was certainly not a knockout. Basically, from my analysis, everybody who is polling for Trump says that Trump won, and everybody who's pulling for Hillary said Hillary won, and the undecideds were somewhere in the middle. It was somewhere between tie and a win for Hillary, but the fact is, Trump is still obviously a threat. The election is still a dead heat. And the reason I'm talking about this is not politics, but these dynamics, political dynamics, are going to have a tremendous effect on the markets because Hillary arguably won the debate last night. Uh, to nobody's surprise, uh, the stocks, with Wall Street betting on Hillary and fully invested in Hillary, stocks rallied today and gained 133 points. This is what we're going to be seeing from now until November 8th. Every time there's a smell in the air that Trump is going to win, the markets are going to tank. When there's some indication that Hillary's going to win, they're going to rally. And this is a very difficult dynamic to trade, to say the least. And for that reason, I have my managed accounts out of harm's way until after the election. Anyway, it should be very interesting, and I will comment on the political situation in these videos all the way up through November 8th because it's going to have a profound effect on stocks and our investment decisions. No question about it. Okay, today we had a kind of a lukewarm day, but it was positive. We closed out negative, just shy of $2,000 on our, the trades that we had coming in. That actually represented some improvement from where we were yesterday. But we got into 12 new positions. Only 5 were positive, 7 were negative. But we had some good trades in there, and we are holding positive $6,000 going into tomorrow. If I didn't mention, the Dow did gain 133 points today. You can see here it put in a bull spike right at the beginning of the day and then rallied pretty much all day, but flattened out the last couple hours. I just had a feeling that this rally was pretty lackluster, and I am going to call the Dow down for tomorrow. Here's my thinking. Hillary certainly didn't knock out Trump last night. Trump's still out there. In fact, he's saying he won the election. And there are some, or not the election, but the debate. And there's a lot of people who agree with him. So, what's going to happen is I think the reality, there's some euphoria in the Democratic sector today about the debate last night, but I think reality is going to start sinking in that this is a dead heat. This election is absolutely tied right now. Anything could happen, and Trump's still out there and having these huge rallies and making a lot of points. and the momentum is with him. You know, he's closed the gap tremendously in the last 2-3 weeks, and the momentum is with him. And when that reality starts to soak in, I think fear will come back into the till stocks, and they're going to sell off. So I'm going to call the Dow down for tomorrow. We'll just have to see, you know. And again, I'm talking about politics not because I'm trying to persuade you any way or the other or indicate what my personal political beliefs are. But these political happenings are going to have a profound effect on these stocks. No question about it. It's the number one fundamental that is moving these markets right now. Okay, we did have some good trades today, and that's why we're holding nearly $6,000 going into tomorrow. Let's take a look. Okay, here, this first one is BITA, and we bought this. You can see first hour, it just kept going very nicely. A little pullback toward the end, but not too bad. We're holding about $1,500 in BITA. Another good one we had here is Sempra. Again, we bought this about the same time we bought BITA. It punched way up, then came back slight negative, and then came back and ended up closing near its high there, like that close. We're holding all just like BITA, about $1,500 positive in Sempra. And then I'll show you the one that really pushes over the top today. Typically, you know, we got 12 positions, and one is the real bell ringer, and that today was in CCIX. That's ChemoCentryx. ChemoCentryx, obviously a biotech drug company, probably having something to do with cancer treatment. Anyway, we bought this, and it just screamed. Look at this in 30 minutes, how a big move in ChemoCentryx. Settled back a little, but came back some toward the end, closing there fairly close to its high. We are holding nearly $4,000 in open trade equity in ChemoCentryx. So a pretty good day, but as I say, I just have this feeling like it was a rally that kind of spent itself, and I'm looking for it possibly go the other direction tomorrow, and that's why I'm calling the Dow down. Anyway, we'll just have to see what happens. This is Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Wednesday.